It's like we're the prize here.
Yeah.
Not
Women are
you.
the prize.
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
I don't know. You just have to like really.
You see the hesitation from her side. She knows that this type of answer line will make her into more questions from the host, which will be far more complicated and not that easy to answer. So let's move on.
Make yourself worthy enough for me to talk to you and like give you my attention. And if you're not
Sure.
worthy enough, then on to the next.
Guys, if you even want to talk with some chick right now, you need to be worth it. The enormous number of potential options in her DMs are making her think she is the prize, and if you slip on some little crap, she will move for the next option. By the way, for me, an Instagram is also a dating app. I would call it a light dating app though. So these dating apps have broken the real spirit and values behind the dating market and building relationships between two people. But this clip is not ending here.
So you're the prize.
I don't know.
Why?
Oh, this trouble is still on her.
You know, my mom always told me to like go for a guy who really respects you and just. Okay, next question. Sorry.
Your mom told you right, and she was giving you advices because she cared about you and your future life. Additionally, please keep in mind that your mother is older than you and gave you advice based on her life experience more significant than yours. But the main point is, did you guys notice how she started laughing about this nice, caring, respecting guy advice? After that, all women in there just couldn't stop themselves from laughing either. They live in this modern world fantasy and don't want to accept the basic rules of the dating market. Probably also don't have respect for these nice, respecting guys. But how would it look if they said that?
So I did a video talking about how I think it's so strange that some men fetishize women in their 20s and treat women in their 30s like they're so much less desirable. And I got so much shit in the comments. This is one of them that I wanted to break down a little bit.
And I think these comments were correct. It is entirely natural for a man to look for a young and fertile woman because it is a genuine biological desire. This is how men were designed, to have a higher chance of successful reproduction for us like a human species. And women, on the other hand, picked up men who had resources to secure family existence. This is how we as humans evolved to a point where both of us can share our thoughts. For an audience counted in millions, if not billions, in a matter of seconds. You can't change the base stuff just by believing it is wrong for some crap reason.
So, by you calling women in their 30s cynical is a way to discredit them because they know better. They're fed up with men's bullshit and you don't like that, so you're going to start name calling.
So you think any man wants to deal with women who have a vast experience and probably emotional baggage with them? Deal, for example, with something like in this clip. I don't think so, babe.
And then on the other hand, you're going to compliment these 20-somethings by calling them carefree, when in reality, you're basically saying you want them young and dumb. And you don't want them to know about your bullshit. You want them to not have that life experience, so you'd rather date younger so you can get away with more bullshit.
Yes, yes, and again, yes. Men don't want to have a relationship and compete with women. What is the sense of dating an older woman if he has the option to date a younger one? It's not a man's fault that you had a chance to secure a guy, but you have blown it up by having fun or some other crap. You didn't have any problem in your 20s that men go for girls who didn't have that life experience as you now have. I wouldn't say I like these double standards and how what men want is demonized, but what women want is always accepted.
I just don't think you realize like how predatory that kind of sounds. And at the very least, it's very immature.
It is super mature and, like I said, completely natural for every man on this planet who thinks logically and rationally.
You know what? Men be so great in the beginning, and that's why I keep getting a new one.
They are great in the beginning, and then you are quickly bored, so you just go for another one. After all, you end up in this crap cycle you can't stop because it is not giving you happiness anymore, but it is making a false perception of holding you from being sad and miserable. In the end, whose fault is it?